Well, when those who live in East Nashville went to bed March 2nd, it was just the end of a normal day. Hours later, that drastically changed. An EF3 tornado with winds more than 150 miles per hour damaged hundreds of homes and businesses. Just days after that, Nashville's first coronavirus case was confirmed, of course, complicating cleanup efforts. It's been almost 5 months, and that rebuilding continues.
And it's exhausting. Nashville Office of Emergency Management has been the key in both moments and months after. District Chief Jay Survey joining us on the phone right now. District Chief, what has the last 5 months been like for you?
Busy.
Yeah.
Very busy. The Nashville response has been very busy, and we're still going at it even today with the mayor's press conference and how we have to react from that and get people moving in a direction. It's a day-to-day operation. It's just still in our face.
The challenges are just ongoing. I mean, right after this happened, we saw Nashville come together in the best way possible, volunteers out in droves, but then coronavirus hit and nobody could come out. Are you still seeing maybe that hesitation for volunteers?
Well, so yeah, the coronavirus does slow people down, but with the masks, they're still showing up. So the people that are legitimately wanting to help and helping the recovery effort are following the rules, and they are going out and putting on masks and going and helping those that are still in need. And we are definitely in the rebuilding phase now. We've moved past recovery and are now going into the rebuilding phase, and then people are starting to see a difference. And it's we have a positive impact with our community. No matter your political stance or where you're from, those times of need, everybody drops, social issues and goes to work and tries to help each other. And that's what I see when I go boots on the ground myself. I see a diverse culture of people just trying to help each other.
It's kind of refreshing to hear, actually,
yeah.
Jay. Look at what kind of help is still available for folks. I was driving around yesterday. I saw a lot of blue tarps out there and a lot of properties that looked untouched.
Yes, so there are a lot of avenues for us to get the help that we need as citizens of Davidson County. And one of those, the best place to go is the Nashville.gov website. And you go under government, and then you go to Metro Storm Response. And that right there will list a host of agencies that are willing to help with the storm response, anywhere from the code department to health department, social services, and the Red Cross, so that's just a few of the many of a couple pages, and they all have links that you can actively go to and get the help you need then.
Jay, talk about how this compares to what we saw with the Nashville flood.
Well, the Nashville flood was huge and history making. This is bigger than the flood. The tornado wrapped up with the COVID response, and then the other storm that we had in May combined, it just slows everything down, and the ripple effect of the COVID effect is what we're calling it, is acquiring the equipment or the items that you need to rebuild, because the demand is so big and the supply is low. So it takes, where it would take me 7 days to get a load of lumber somewhere, it might take me a month now. So that's the hard part of the COVID in the response. Now, the people's efforts, they keep coming, and hats off to all of our Nashville agencies that responded together on this. This was a joint effort that involved TEMA, Nashville Fire Department, Special Operations, OEM, and our Metro government, all hands on, from the mayor to the new guy on the fire department. Everybody was pitching in.
Wow.
Jay, this is a years-long process, correct?
Yes, sir. We're not looking for any relief, in the immediate future. We're planning on long-range recovery efforts.
Jay, we thank you so much for your time and everything you're doing out in our community.
Well, we appreciate you guys, and if once again, if anybody needs help, they can go to the Nashville.gov website under Government Metro Storm Response, and we'll be there for them.
Awesome. Thanks, Jay.
Okay, you guys have a great day.
You too. We're having much more on the rebuilding effort throughout this day. Coming up on News 2 at 4, a look at the battle a congregation of a church is now facing. Our East Nashville Rebuilding Special Reports air all day in every newscast. Here's Megan.
All right, guys, we're